Alright guys, so it is officially official. The entire DLC roster has been finalized and work will be beginning shortly. So Sakurai made a couple tweets on his Twitter account the other day that basically alludes to the fact that Nintendo themselves actually had a much bigger role in selecting the DLC roster this time. Sakurai only gave his input as to whether or not making that character would be feasible for him, or if it would be something that he wouldn't really be able to do. So it seems that Sakurai handed the choices for the DLC over to Nintendo, and the roster itself now has been negotiated and finalized. So as soon as the game itself is done, Sakurai will start on working, designing and creating movesets and everything for those 5, DLC characters that we're getting shortly. So that is both exciting, like really exciting, but also, it just leads to a lot of questions, right? So if Nintendo themselves are the ones who are choosing the DLC roster, where does that leave us, right? Sakurai, obviously, super creative, super, smart. He's a genius of the game industry, right? And he had a big focus in this game of pleasing fans and, giving us, what we want, right? Nintendo is going to be looking at it from more of a business standpoint if they're the ones who are just picking and not Sakurai. So I'm thinking, we might see like a Fire Emblem Three Houses rep come in to promote the game. Maybe somebody from, Pokemon, maybe just like the more popular stuff, not exactly like fan requested characters as much as more just like advertising upcoming games or DLC or whatever, right? Like maybe we get Eevee or something, just from Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, or one of the characters, like maybe the Lord from Three Houses, or maybe Edelgard. It's like the only character we know by name at this point, which I wouldn't be against. She is an axe user, so it'd be different than a sword user, and she a cutie, so got that waifu status and not swordsman status. That is an A+ in my book when it comes to Fire Emblem characters, right? But I think it's going to be something along those lines. They might, I could be wrong. They could just really take those fan consideration picks into heart. They could bring in Geno, they could bring in Banjo, they could bring in Shantae. We don't really know, but it's all speculation at this point. All we know for a fact is that Sakurai finalized the DLC roster with Nintendo, and so work will begin on that shortly. And we're getting Piranha Plant in February, so I wouldn't expect the first DLC character until, I don't know, maybe like April, May. I know they're working on these characters, and they're going to try and have all 5 out by February of 2020. So the DLC, I guess, season doesn't technically start until after Piranha Plant releases, because he's not a DLC character. He's coming post-launch, but he's coming for free for anyone who buys the game, before that time. So the DLC season, the fighter pass that we're gonna buy, that's gonna get us access to those 5 DLC characters, I wouldn't expect to see the first results from that. Maybe like late March at the earliest, if they're kind of working on it simultaneously. I expect us to have a sizable wait between Piranha Plant and and the first newcomer. So we'll see what they've got up in store for us. I'm very excited. I mean, DLC is always fun to speculate on, especially when it comes to fighters and like fighting games, or especially Smash, because that's such a huge crossover event. I mean, it could be anyone at this point. It can be anyone. Smash 4 proved that the DLC season can just go insane, and then the roster for this game, man, oh my god, it's just been a roller coaster of just crazy picks and dreams come true that we never thought happened in a million years. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you guys more excited with Nintendo picking, or are you guys more worried now, thinking they might do something that you don't like? Just let me know down below. I'm staying cautiously optimistic, because Nintendo has a good track record with DLC so far, so I'm not worried. I just if Sakurai thinks he can make an awesome moveset about him, I guess that's all that really matters. Even if it's a character I'm not exactly interested in, or whatever. they got a fun moveset, man. That's all that really matters. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay classy, everyone.